Hey guys, me again. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how you can install High Sierra on an unsupported Mac, and I'm going to show you basically what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how you can make the installation media to install macOS High Sierra on an unsupported Mac, like this guy, for example. This is my macOS, not macOS, sorry, my God, this is my Mac Pro 1.1 from 2006. It's the first generation of Intel-based Mac Pros. So it has a pair of Intel Xeon CPUs, whatever, inside. And this machine, despite it being from 2006, it still works very good. It doesn't work, I guess, as good as anymore for a rendering machine, but for all other purposes, this machine is very, very good. I have my 20-inch Apple Cinema display over here, and again, this display also, it's very, very nice. It's a small display, but it's very, very nice, and so is the Mac Pro. But anyhow, today we're gonna do that. Basically, I'm gonna show you guys how to make that USB key to basically boot off a unsupported Mac like this one, because this one is of course not supported by Apple to run High Sierra, despite it being able to run High Sierra if it has a metal capable graphics card, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so let's get started. Things first, you're gonna need a USB key, something similar to this. I'm actually using another one, but just to show you, it has to be a minimum 8 gigabytes. So grab yourself a USB key, plug it into the tower. So I have mine already plugged into the back of the cinema display, and I'm going to show you guys what you got to do. So you got to go to this website. This is DustDude1, and he basically came up with this tool to allow unsupported Macs to run High Sierra. And he goes through a whole comprehensive guide on how to do this, basically. But yeah, it says requirements. So actually the 1.1 cannot be it cannot run High Sierra, as you can see in the requirements, but I'm doing this video anyways because the preparation, you can do it on pretty much any Mac that allows you to run the tool. So basically you go on this website, dust21.com/High Sierra, and what's it called, I'll show you guys. You have to go down. Where's the link? There's a link that you have to click to download the tool. Let's see, where is it? I think I have to go back one. Is that possible? No. Ah, here you go, yeah, because it's hidden. So basically go down here, so right under this picture, you have to click on download here, and it's going to download you the tool. So basically when it's done downloading, you go here. Sorry, I was looking to my downloads folder, but I have it already here on the desktop. So it's called macOS High Sierra Patcher. Go ahead, open that up. I'm going to hit Command O to open it up. You can just double click it, it opens up as well. Then you want to launch this guy, Command O. If there's anything that says like, yeah, basically see this here, it says cannot be opened and whatever, blah blah blah. So how do you do this? You go to System Preferences, you have to go to, I think it's App Store. Let me see if I can find this. It's a setting that basically allows you to, here's, I think, security. Yeah, you go to security. Yeah, here you go. You go to security and privacy. Let me just show you that again. Go to security and privacy and system preferences, and click on open anyway. So I guess I have to I'm gonna put my passcode first. So just unlock it. Yeah, there you go. So once you do that, okay, open anyway. Actually, we'll go to allow from anywhere. Yeah, and now it should open, no problem. Yeah, so just change allow apps downloaded from, just change that to anywhere. Click open, and now we have the tool open. So we quit system preferences. Here we go. So it says unsupported machine. This machine is not compatible with High Sierra using this patch, but you can still create the blah 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 whatever. Yeah, so basically that's what I'm doing. So it knows that this tower is not supported, unfortunately, anymore. That's the one downside to this patching, is because even with this tool, there's still certain machines that are not compatible. And I guess basically the issue is actually the CPU. The CPU inside it is just too old, from what I glanced over and from what I remember. But you can still use this machine to create the media like this. So you can still create the USB key, no problem. So what we're gonna do, we have our USB key selected. So that's this is my USB key, macOS High Sierra USB. And we have to actually download High Sierra, and I'm going to show you how you do that. So you go to Tools, and then you click on the top, you just go to Tools, and you click on, you have to be, also make sure you're clicking inside this window, because if you go outside, you're going to just see this, the Finder. So click inside the window, and then go to Tools, and then click on Download macOS High Sierra. And it's a pretty big download, so it's going to say, yeah, it's about 5 gigabytes, and it might take some time. And it's going to ask you, do you want to continue? So I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to save this in I'll save it in my documents. So here we go. So it's downloading the package, or whatever, the installer, from the App Store. It's going to take a bit of time. I have a wired connection, so it shouldn't take too long. But I'm going to pause the video, and when it's done downloading and everything, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you guys what the next step is. So we're back, and as you can see, it says download complete, and basically it already knows where I saved it. So it says, do you want to create a patch drive now? And I'm going to say yes. It says successfully verified as High Sierra, okay. And yeah, so we have it selected, the check mark is there. This is our USB key, and I'm going to click on Start Operation. Will be erased. I'm going to say yes. Put my password. And now basically it's going to flash the USB key with the High Sierra image. Mind you, so this is going to be a patched High Sierra image. You can use it to install High Sierra on unsupported machines, but you can also use it as a normal High Sierra installer, and don't worry, you don't have to worry about patches and stuff. As long as the machine is natively supported by Apple to run High Sierra, you can use this as a normal High Sierra installer. But if it's a machine that is not natively supported by Apple, you can use it also to install High Sierra on those machines as well. So there will be, what's it called? There will be extra tools, and you will see it when I run it. The whole thing. What's it called? You will see with the installer when I load it up and reboot the machine with it. You're going to see there's going to be a couple extra tools that are going to be there that have things there that are not normally there with a normal image. But anyways, we're gonna let this do its thing, and when it's done, I'm gonna resume the video. Okay, guys. So now we're back, and it's complete. So as you see, it says right here, complete. I'm just gonna click on verbose output. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close the patcher. We're gonna close the Finder. And if we go here, you should see a bunch of files on this key now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. So it's flashed, and I'm going to eject the patcher. So the patcher is ejected. If I go on the key, everything, looks like it's there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test it now. We're gonna leave it plugged in. We're gonna restart the machine. So I'm gonna go to the Apple logo on the top. I'm gonna click restart, and then I'm gonna click restart again. And when I get to the boot options, basically you just have to hold down the Alt key on the computer when it restarts. You just hold down the Alt key, ALT key, and the Apple spingy thing should show up. Actually, I'll try it. Actually, you know what? I'll pause the video, and when it's restarted and loaded up on the boot menu, I'm gonna show you. So now that we're in the boot menu, you can see that in my case I have three options. I have my internal drive, which is actually in a RAID configuration, and I have the RAID card installed on this machine, so that's why this is showing RAID. Yours is probably going to look similar to this, and this is the recovery partition for my main drive, and then this is the USB key that we just installed. So I'm going to go ahead, click this guy. Now keep in mind, I don't know if this is going to work exactly like it should, because it's an unsupported machine, like really unsupported machine. But on your machine that supports it, the patch and everything, it should launch no problem. So I'm going to click on the launch button. I think it should launch, if I'm not mistaken. It's only when you go to try installing it, it will say it can't install because of incompatibility reasons or whatever. So now it's going to load up all the installer files and stuff like that. And when it is done, when it's finished loading up, I'm going to I'll come back and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, it actually didn't work out because, again, it's not supported, so it's doing stuff that it's not supposed to be doing. So long story short, if your machine is not compatible with the media, it won't even actually load it up, because I don't remember exactly how it works, but basically what happens is if you try to load up a unsupported whatever installer, what will happen is, in my case, since I already actually have something installed on my machine, it will go from the boot option that I selected, it will go to the other one, in this case my main drive, and it will just boot off that, you know. So it's, I guess it's trial and error. If the first one doesn't work, it goes to the second, to the third, the fourth, so on and so forth, until it finds something. And if it really doesn't find something, then it gives you a screen with like the cross and something, or no, actually gives you, sorry, the finder with the folder and the question mark. So that's basically when there's nothing at all. But yeah, otherwise, this is how you make a USB key for an unsupported Mac. If you want to install High Sierra, there's also the same thing for Mojave and the other ones ahead. I don't remember the names, but same procedure. You just go to his website, dosdude1.com, and you find all the patch tools that he has released. Download it, do the same thing as I did. Make sure you have a USB key that's at least 8 gigabytes or 16, depending on the operating system you're installing, and just follow the same steps as I did with this tool, and you will have a working USB key in very, very fast and a very little amount of time. So, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, and bleep bloop down in the comments section, and leave your thoughts, and tell me what you think about it. So until the next one, take care, guys, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.